Welcome to I Sell Boston TV. I'm Tim White of Century 21 Carol White Associates, and I've got some great news to share with you if you're thinking about buying a home in 2010. Now, you've probably heard about the Homebuyer Tax Credit of 2009. Well, the federal government has recently extended the deadline for purchases that qualify. What's more, the 2010 version of the Homebuyer Tax Credit has been expanded to include repeat buyers or current homeowners who are looking to purchase a new home in 2010. For first-time buyers, the $8,000 tax credit is still available as long as you enter into a purchase and sale agreement by April 30th of 2010 and can close by June 30th of 2010. For repeat buyers or current homeowners who have lived in a home for 5 of the past 8 years, a $6,500 tax credit is available, provided again that you enter a purchase and sale agreement by April 30th, 2010 and close by June 30th.
When we first heard about the tax credit, we were really excited because we were like, we fall into that category. We could buy a first home and we would suddenly either be able to recoup our savings for a down payment, or we'd be able to buy furniture to actually fill the house. I mean, there were a lot of things that we could actually do with that money that we didn't think after buying a house we would ever be able to do. We thought we might actually sit in a house and not have any furniture, or it would be a while till we actually got to do anything after we bought a house. So it feels like it really felt good to have that kind of incentive to purchase a home and then feel good about it afterwards and not feel like there was a huge hole in our bank account.
Correct. Last year I could not use the tax credit because I had owned a home and I sold it in 2008. But this year I'm really excited because I'm a repeat, as you can tell, home buyer. So I hope to use the tax credit to my advantage to buy a house I probably would not have thought of buying probably a year or two ago. So this tax credit is really going to help me out.
So what is meant by a tax credit? Simply put, a tax credit is a reduction in the amount a taxpayer owes on income taxes. To qualify, a homeowner must meet annual income requirements of $150,000 for single taxpayers and $225,000 for married taxpayers filing jointly. But it's important to keep in mind again that the deadline is April 30th for a purchase and sale agreement and June 30th for the closing. And the purchase price of the home must be $800,000 or less.
I think that folks that are looking to take advantage of the 2010 tax credit probably should start thinking about acting now. Because really what happened with us is that even though the market right now is kind of a buyer's market, it created this artificial hot market. So a lot of other first-time home buyers were out there looking at the same houses that we were, and they put offers on the same houses that we did. So we got disappointed one time and we learned from that. So to kind of take advantage of the cool market right now, in addition to the tax credit that's out there, act sooner rather than later so that there's not as many other buyers out there trying to take advantage of the same thing that you are.
There's even more good news if you're looking to buy a home in Massachusetts. Massachusetts is one of 11 states that allows you to use the tax credit toward your down payment or to help you with your closing costs.
It's been a very beneficial thing for the housing market in general. The year before, we didn't have a tax stimulus and it was pretty dismal, but in 2009 we had it, and it really was an impetus for the market and for buyers and sellers. It was an enormous benefit to people. This year it is even more so because this year it is a direct credit to buyers. And of course, the sellers are able to move their property, which makes them repeat buyers.
The 2010 tax credit, combined with low interest rates, prices, and an increasing supply of inventory, really does make it a great time to buy. Call us today at Century 21 Carol White Associates and let our agents explain to you the benefits of the 2010 Homebuyer Tax Credit and set you on the path to home ownership.